So, here we are. Looking quite similar to the place where we massacred the previous Austrian army. So, straight up line infantry battle. And I do believe I found a spot for our artillery. Right? Maybe over here, but I will shift the line a bit. Maybe all the way back here. Why not? They are the ones who have to attack. That is feasible. So, back to the original spots. Is that also feasible? Yes, it is. It's slightly cramped, but they do all fit. There we go, on top of a hill. Best spot for artillery. And this should shoot over defenders in this little valley right here. I can also place them slightly up this hill. So, quite simply. Okay, not as simply, it seems like. Actually, just take the cavalry and put them separately, so I can deal with them later. We have them defend this alley right here. There we go. There we go. And drag out the rest. Well, there are actually other spots that can be used. I guess I can hide some units in this forest right here. There we go. They are hidden. And we have some plateaus that can be defended quite easily. If not for artillery, that is. But the artillery will probably be more occupied with firing on my artillery. We'll see. Depends on if they are in range or not. The French Marines, they're actually hidden as well. I'm not complaining. And they are hidden as close to the forest edge as possible. There we go, they're both hidden. These guys, they're not hidden, understandably. But now they are. So this flank will appear pretty weak, because all you can see are... You can see those guys, you can see these, and that's it. These guys can't be seen at all. And keep this... Okay, these 3 units in reserve, in case it goes to left flank. I think this flank is pretty well defended. And drag out the line. This might be a bit thin of a line. But we'll deal with that problem when we come to it. Cavalry. Chasseurs. That's 1, that's 2. Backup. Something. Cavalry. Those 2, they are a bit weak. I'll put them on the strongest flank. And French Hussars, I'll put them on this flank. Actually hide them. Like in the middle of the center and the right flank. There we go. I believe we are ready. So, I'm probably not in range, but they probably aren't as well, unless they have 12 pounders, which they don't. They have 6... Okay, never mind. They do have 12 pounders. Which means these guys will start to pummel me, and the rest will not. And wow, was that loud. That what happens when you leave your mobile cell phone on your wooden desk. That was a rookie mistake. Yes, they are firing at me. Okay. Going for the center of the line, or trying to hit the artillery battery. Hard to tell. No, not really. They are going for the Irish Legion. Why do you hate the Irish, eh? Okay, actually looking at this is not the best of positions. This is actually on the downslope of a hill. So I'll actually push them up. Like that. This is still on downslope, but most of these guys are at least on level with the hill. And fast forward, because this appears to be going to take a while. Our artillery has started firing. Units are in range. Yeah. These guys are surely the targets. There we go. Down to 118. No bounces, unfortunately. But now the 6-pounders are in range. And I do have 8-pounders. Yes, I do. So they outrange the 6-pounder as well. Of course, I have some units that have pushed a bit further up. So the 6-pounders will probably start firing when they come into the range of those guys. In other news, I don't think this flank is going to be attacked. This flank is difficult to say. More probable, it seems like. At least than the other flank. Okay. Cavalry, are you doing suicide charges? It appears to be so. But what I actually want you to fire at is the artillery, which of course stopped right at the limit of the range. But even if they do outgun me in artillery, I am absolutely positive that the superior morale of the French troops will win the day. So his left flank is weak. Appears to be really weak, at least. And he's going after my center, which will not be happening, I'm afraid. By the way, something I forgot. Oh, of course I can't do that with all units. That sucks. But guard mode on the ones I have the possibility to do so with. Okay, one unit up in here is actually screwing everything up. Grenadiers, maybe? No? Huh. Why? You're a regular line unit, aren't you? You should be, just with just a custom one. Or an historical one, if you will. Okay, so that cavalry attack wasn't happening. This one might, though. Okay, I'll keep these in square, just in case, because they appear to be in range. At least the line artillery is actually firing. And this one has committed. But I don't think it's a good commitment. Okay, stop firing at will, because you're going to fire at these guys, which will hurt my forces more than it will the enemies. Yeah, target those guys. And now everyone should be in guarded mode, or guard mode, as it's commonly known. Okay, now this flank is really, really weak compared to everything else. I believe I can start to push up. Take these units out of hiding. And these guys, they can continue on right here. Yeah, I don't even need squares right here. Maybe when it comes to this, we'll have to see. Then again, they are being fired upon without doing anything. Okay. Nope, still not doing anything. And now, yeah, they got hit by that. Jump as much as you want to avoid the bullets. Yeah, if the AI actually was competent there, they might have actually reached my lines. I don't think they would have done anything good there for their own cause, but they might have reached the lines. That would be the limit of the accomplishments. Okay, now both of your flanks are... well, they aren't weak, necessarily, but they are really limited, to put it that way. And, by the way, you're still charging a square. And it's still not a good decision.
Sir, our general is under attack.
I highly doubt that. Let's see, what was I actually doing? There we go. More like that, actually. And now all the cavalry is gone. Well, not all, but most of these guys are line infantry. So take them out of square, have them ready to join the fray. Okay, not you, but the rest of you, push up. These should be enough to take on this right here. With the well-timed squares, this should fight off all the cavalry. And yeah, is this really guard mode? I guess so. It's being effective. I guess it's okay. Artillery. Your target will be those guys. They appear to be in line of sight of them. Not covered up by too many French forces. Yes, I'm wrapping up the flanks. Of course, my center is failing a bit, but I have at least one more line of defense. Not to mention these guys, which I can do this with, and those guys right here. So I'm not worried. And apparently I need not to, because my line infantry is actually holding them off pretty well. Where's my old guard, by the way? Oh, that's one of the reserve units. I didn't actually notice. Fitting, though. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you can really speed up a bit. Rest of my forces just focus on wrapping the flanks, as previously mentioned. You guys, you can go over here. Those guys are completely broken.
Our men are running, sir.
And by the way, I'm not focused on massacring the enemy. I'm focused on winning the battle, which I'm fairly positive that I will do. But I won't be 100% sure that I will. So this isn't a maneuver to kill as many Austrians as possible. I want, for example, have my cavalry chase these guys down right now.
Victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
I'll do that if I do have the chance, though. Okay, the artillery is very much undefended, which I have no problems with. There we go, do something like that, and put a little speed into it. There we go. That should be good. The Grenadiers are not routing, but they are close to. Okay, actually drag them that way. You can be dragged that way, and I believe you are in range. Yes, you are. So say goodbye to many of your men. Oh, here was the cavalry all the time. I think they're actually doing fine, by the way. And the chasseurs will probably hurt more than they will help with the friendly fire and all. Okay, this flank is actually much more stable. There we go. Now all of the artillery is dead, or as good as anyway. Wall Guard lost one man up until now, anyway. And I do believe this was the force which was the garrison of Vienna. So if that is the case, I should be able to capture it. If not Russia has anything to say. Quite impressed by that, the Irish Legion actually managed to hold off direct cavalry assaults without being in square and without really not much support, as far as I could see. I think really the morale was the only help there, and of course the experience. So what remains? These guys, including one Ulan unit, which I do believe has come back from routing. They appear to be so. Yeah, they're gonna die even if I square or not, so I won't bother. A few line infantry units here and there. And some general's bodyguard. He hasn't actually died yet, so there's that. Do I want to focus on him with the artillery? Do I, though? Well, why not? Click an attack order and see what happens. Yeah, it's really time to get this done with. There we go, and there we go. And that was it, wasn't it? I think so. If not, any of them are returning from routing, which is highly unlikely, seeing that the general is not returning. Speaking of, he is still very much alive, somewhere around here. This guy? Maybe? Hard to tell, really. So we did return to mounting. Well, it's kind of impressive. Even under all that artillery fire. And my units are getting caught in the crossfire! Okay. And that was actually all of the units, except the general. So I guess I can take my artillery and stop them from firing. Here. Here. And bring out the cavalry. Which should be able to reach these guys, because they are now significantly shaken and tired and everything. And there we go. He's dead. And he was a 4-star, 5-star general. So it's a good thing for us that Austria has lost such a great general. End battle, heroic victory. Well, heroic, I guess so. It was kind of one-sided. Very much so. Okay, there's the Russian army, so this might not be happening. We'll see. We'll bring up Ney, Marshal Ney. Russia, what are you doing? Nothing, apparently. Nothing as of importance to me, because I turned off the CPU moves. Path blocked, I beg to differ. Infiltrate. Just build up a spy network. He was discovered, unfortunately. Trade unions. That is the new thing. I did. What did I actually research? Can't remember. Schools, public schooling, maybe. So go for conscript infantry tactics, because that will grant me the military academy. As simple as that. Okay. Move into the range, reinforcing range, and then have these guys attack. And just auto-resolve this. And continue to move. These guys won't attack me, I do believe. There we go. Now you guys move up. Oh, there we go. Auto-resolve that one. There we go. And there we go. With a lot of casualties, we captured Vienna. Our main enemy's bastion is ours. Oh, freaking yeah. So now we have two of the capitals of our major enemies. Will they want to have peace with us? I don't know. But just to make sure, let's do this. There we go. And finally, the stalemate of the I guess Eastern Front for me, the Western Front for everyone else except Britain, has been broken. And I did push through eventually. Of course, you have the Russians coming in over here, so they might capture Munich. We'll see, though. Oh, you haven't... Huh, that's actually quite surprising. He has only lost 3 units. Unit groups, and the All Guard is still only lost 1 man, so it almost appears as they didn't have to be committed. That's quite interesting. But these guys, they do need some defending forces, because they are quite a likely target for the Russians. But it should be no big problem to capture that, to recapture that. And here we have it, the 2 battles right beside each other. It doesn't say anything about the name, but as I said, I know that in Shogun 2 it's a famous battle. Or is that in Medieval 2? I can't remember. In one of the games it does say what the name of the what the name of it is. But I do believe we can now have peace. They do have 3 more regions, and I do believe they want to rebuild right now. Of course, what to do if that is the case? Huh. I haven't thought about that, because I would need to... Oh wait, that will actually give me time and the time I need to attack Britain. So I think I will do that. At least try to. I don't think they will be... they might not be the best cooperators. Request peace, request alliance. Alliance? Yeah, they were allies, weren't they? At some points. Forced allies, but then again. Technology, top gallants. I want that. Do I want some regions? I don't actually want any regions because they are quite exposed to the Russians, so. Okay, I'll do it this way. I'll have some outrageous demands and just cut back until I get an agreement they are fine with. Okay. Stop trade with those two guys and request alliance. That won't happen. Request peace. Alliance we can be without. Regions don't want any regions. Technology, there we go. Top gallants. Nope, they are still not happy about it. And I don't have any money to sweeten the deal with. Let's see. Request peace and request an alliance just to try that out if anything else happens. Yes, so now they have an alliance with me. And they're at war with quite a few actually. You have to arrange a separate deal with them. So we're now actually allies. Which I have no problems with. Because that is hopefully one enemy less I have to worry about. And do I have... No, I don't have that. Let's see. Can we have military access? Or can I have military access to be more precise? And that should be that way. There we go. That won't happen. That's understandable. Let's see. If I give you indefinite military access, you'll get indefinite military access. Nope. They are still slightly mad about things. Also got top gallants, didn't I? Or did I forget about that? Just gonna make sure. Oh, there we go. Top gallants. Nice. Very nice. So, what do I need for you? I guess I need a factory, don't I? I do not have a factory? I have to try to build that one next turn then. With the money I gain. Speaking of, do I get any... Yes, I definitely do get an increase. Yeah. Austria is quite a valuable region. But do I have any factories? Merchant's house. Can I actually switch it to a factory? I can't. That's too bad. Well, I'll find somewhere I can build a factory. Or upgrade to a factory. From a manufactory. I have that up here, don't I? Somewhere. I know I have it. Somewhere, please. Or I could just start... Yeah, I could start building it here. If I don't have it anywhere. Here we go. So, increase this one, and then we can start building all of this. Or researching all of that. But, for the time being, what do we want? We want trade unions. -2 wealth. Metric system. Better research rates. Sounds good. Plus to happiness, -2 recruitment costs. Well, it doesn't really do that much. Replenishment rate in all 3 regions. That is a good one. But I think the University of Orleans will take care of that one when they are done with it. So for the time being, do you want to go for the metric system? I think we'll go for abolition of slavery, actually. Problem is, it gives happiness to lower classes, but it also gives clamor for reform. So technically it will only grant me -2% to recruitment costs. And this will only grant me happiness and some more costs, which I of course don't want, but I eventually do want to get to Court of Appeals. Huh. Passports? That is a long way away. I think I'll actually go for the metric system. Yeah, just increase the research rate. I can't trade with these guys because they're in their home region, okay? So that's actually your fault, not mine. Shame on you. Oh yeah, we should probably start repairing a bit, shouldn't we? That'll have to be next turn, apparently. Actually, let's have you guys join them. Also them and them. Basically the least damaged units. There you go. Still not enough, is it? No, I don't think it is. Take with you the artillery. And cavalry? Yeah, why not? There we go, that should be enough. We are quite damaged, but so are they. But anyway, we will go to the next turn in the next part. I thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.